Welcome to video 1 of Gamer to Game Developer Series 1, The Beginning. This is a tutorial series where I'm going to show you how to build a prototype multiplayer game using the Unity game development engine and the C# programming language. The type of game is a multiplayer first-person shooter, and we'll be using the free version of Unity. Now, you don't need to worry if you've never programmed before or used Unity, because I'll be showing you in detail. I've designed this tutorial series for the gamer who wishes that they could make their own game, but they have no idea how to. So in this tutorial series, I'm going to show you how to. Now, you'll find here on my website at gamertogamedeveloper.com all the videos in Series 1 listed to the left. You can also click on the Series 1 tab, and you'll find here a link to my YouTube channel and to the Unity forums page. So I have a thread there where you can post up discussions or complex questions that really can't be answered in a YouTube comment space. And you can also click on any one of these links to get taken to a video, to watch a video in the website, or you can watch it at the YouTube channel. Now, what I'd like you to do is to go to the downloads page and download the complete built game. So here I have prototype.zip. I'm going to download that, and if you're using a Mac though and you're watching this video, then download the web player instead. So the web player will run in your browser, whatever your default browser is, and if you're using a Mac, then that's how you can follow along. The built game is for Windows here, well, the exe version obviously. Okay, so go ahead, download it and then extract it and come back. I've extracted my package and I'll launch 2 copies of the game. I can set the resolution or graphics quality. I'll just leave it as it is and hit play. I'll launch a second copy, so one I'll use as a server and the other will be a player. So I have the options to set up a server or connect to a server. I'll set up a server with this one, and I'll leave the name of the server as is and just hit start my own server. I can shut down the server. I can change the winning score. I can see in the combat log, which player destroyed which player. And we have a communication log, so we can send messages and see the messages in the game. So if you hit your T key, you can type in a message and then press enter to send it. There's no one connected, as you can see, so no point doing that. I'll just hit enter and close that. Alright, so with the other copy, let's connect. So I'll connect to a server. You can give your player a name, so I'll just call this one Kablamis, and you need to type in a server IP. So the default that I've put here is 127.0.0.1. This allows you to connect to yourself. So this is what you do when you're testing a multiplayer setup. You use this IP address to connect to yourself. Alright, so I'll hit the connect button, and I'll talk about how to connect using Hamachi, over the internet, and how to set up a LAN game in Video 33. It's pretty simple. And here's our next window, our team selection window. We can change the attributes. Well, we can change, our attributes. We can increase or decrease these stats, and we have a number of attribute points allocated to us. There are 4 stats: health obviously, so we don't get blown up when we get shot at, and we have energy, resource, and player speed. Alright, so I have 2 teams I can join. I can join red team or blue team. I'll just hit the red team and join in. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Obviously, you can move around using your mouse, and you can use the WASD keys to move around in game. You can hit spacebar to jump, control to duck, and you can change the mouse sensitivity. So if I hit escape, I'll bring up a simple menu which allows me to disconnect, and if I hit the options button, I can change volume or mouse sensitivity. So I'll hit cancel. I haven't made any changes. And if you use your left click, you can fire your weapon. You can cycle through your weapons. There are 3 with the 3 key. So, 3 weapons and one's a block eraser. So this one's the block eraser. We can construct blocks. If you hit the 4 key, you can bring up your construction block, and you can place them. They're placed in a virtual grid, so you can place them wherever. And there's another type of block as well, the air block, which you can place in the sky at different ranges. You can use your mouse wheel to change that. So with a block eraser, you can see that purpley pinkly line there appearing. If you use a block eraser and press left click, you delete the block basically. Now there's another weapon as well, the particle cannon, which fires a high stream well, a high-speed stream of particles, each one doing damage individually. And you can also launch rockets. So rockets are area of effect and blow things up, well, in a radius. Okay, so we can also teleport. So we can also press E to teleport forwards, press Q to teleport backwards. If I jump, I can teleport into the sky. And, well, it fell in the water there. And you can swim as well. So you can also see that what we set up here is that when the player is going into the water, their camera is partially submerged, so it looks pretty seamless as they enter the water. And all of this that you're seeing here, you will be making all of this as you follow the tutorials. You'll be writing all the code, and you'll be setting up all the game objects and everything, basically. You'll create what you see here as well. It's about 30 hours of video, and you'll be making all of this. So let's get another player into the game so you can see the players. And so I can show you, you know, hit detection, etc. Alright, so I'll connect. I'll change the name. If I didn't change the name, it'll just select a random name to avoid having the same name. It'll just assign a number. I'll call this one GTGD. Hit connect. And I'll join as a blue team player. Alright, and I can see there in the distance that there's a player named Kablamus, and they have a health bar above their head. So if I jump over to the other game, I can see that as well. That there they are, there's GTGD in the distance, and I can go to GTGD. So I might as well swim over. I just teleported to speed things up. Oh, and you can see the players are just capsules, so colored capsules. So we don't do any character modeling or anything. We're focused on the code that makes the game. Alright, so I can use my weapons. I can shoot at GTGD and see the health of GTGD drop. I can use a particle cannon to, I guess, slice their health away. Or I can use a rocket and just completely, well, eradicate them. Oops. And you can see there in the combat log that Kablamus destroyed GTGD. I can send a message to the other player as well. I can say test message, and it will appear there as well in their game, so you can see there that that message that we sent has been received. And of course I can respawn into the game as well. So you can see also we have a scoreboard. So the red team has a score of 1, and Kablamus there was the one who did the attacking and received a score. So as you see, all of this you're going to build by watching this tutorial series, and I don't skip any steps whatsoever, so it's really thorough. In the distance there are some recharge pickups there, the shiny things, but I think I've talked enough. You can go ahead and run the game and see what it looks like and what you'll be building. So move on to the next video to get started and to start building your own game from scratch.